Boss, and welcome back to the Luxe Boss channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a video that was really highly requested after doing my frequently asked questions, and that was to go through all of the tools and materials that I use specifically for charm bracelets and shipping, how I make the tools I use to make them, all that type of stuff. So that's what we're going to be going through today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we move on, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe bar down below and the notification bell. If you're new, let us know in the comments. And yeah, welcome to our space. I should have said that at the beginning. Welcome to our space. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are interested in all things lifestyle, entrepreneurship, and business, then the Luxe Boss is the place for you. It's the channel for you. So as I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe bar, hit the notification bell so you know every single time there's a new upload, and let's jump into it for real now. As you can see, I have quite a few tools here, and the reason is because a lot of sets on Amazon, even like jump ring sets, kit sets like this, come with tools. And so sometimes you don't even know that they come with tools. It's just like an extra add-in. So now I have more than this actually. I have a drawer full. I'm gonna let the name sort of fly up on the screen because some of these names I honestly don't know them. I just know that I use all of these tools, but I'm going to show you specifically first the two tools that I think that you really do need. So not all of these are needed at the beginning, and actually these two come in a set on Amazon, so I will link the set in the description box, and I think it might be under $10. You can also get this exact same set from Walmart as well, but these are the needle head, I believe they're called, pliers. And these ones are really good because for me, I use two, which you should use two, to open up your split rings or jump rings and to actually close your bracelets back up, or to put jump rings onto a bracelet. So I really believe that these two are needed. And then this is the other one. I think this is a flat nose. This is what this one looks like. Yeah, this is definitely a flat nose because see, it's this part, the ridges here are flat. So hopefully you can see that. And then this one again is the needle. I'm gonna link this set. It also comes with these cutters. So if you're doing beaded bracelets, like I do beaded bracelets, I can use this to cut the string. So these three come in a set. You can get the set on Amazon or Walmart. Like I said, I normally will get other tools. Here is another flat nose. This one is a little bit longer, so I don't know if it has a different name or not. But this one is a little bit longer and it's a bit pointier, not as dull. And then here's another needle nose. This is probably really dangerous. Here's another needle nose. It just looks like that. Another cutter. And then here is another, I guess this is a flat nose, but also longer and also thicker. Another tool that I use occasionally is this sort of like plier, or not plier, but tweezer type of tool. I use this for when I have nails, or when I have my nails done, obviously, but I use this for whenever I have my nails done. Easy, super easy to pick up a ton of jump rings at one time and lay them out, so that's why I like to use these. This is a plastic one, this is a metal one. I don't know the names of these. Like I said, I will link the names or put the names in the description box or have them fly up on the screen, but these are these. If you have nails, I highly suggest, because that can be really frustrating trying to pull out jump rings, especially the little ones. These are helpful. So another question I get is about containers, and these are the containers that I started with. I literally had 12 of these. Could you imagine like pulling out 12 of these containers, like going down a row of 12 containers? That's a lot of work. That's too much. So I still use these for some things. This one is empty, but they come in a pack of 4 or 6 on Amazon, and the compartments are okay, but for some of my charms I'm not even able to store them in this. So I was using like 12 of these plus these other little containers. It just became way too much. So I recently ordered a ton, and when I say a ton, I mean a ton. I think I got like 7 or 8 of these big things, but these are the huge containers from Walmart. Ooh, they're only $6, a lot cheaper than Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I actually found one of these at Ross as well for $3.99. It's a big one, it's sitting over there, and it has a handle. So you should go and definitely check out Ross and check out TJ Maxx of course, when they open back up. But check those stores out as well. But you can get this on Walmart.com. And to be honest, I probably could have started out with like 2 big ones of these and been just fine. So I don't want this to spill, but I've got a ton of charms in here, and I'm able to categorize them, as you can see, and they're just a lot bigger. I mean, I can even fit like bigger, much bigger charms in these things and fit a ton of them versus fitting only like 3 inside of this. So okay, so when I started out actually making bracelets, I started out with split rings, or with jump rings. I recently just moved to split rings because they do secure the charm onto the bracelet a little bit better. I have seen people say use a little bit of craft glue if you want to secure your split ring or your jump ring to your charm, and when I have done that before. I just find that using split rings is a little bit more secure and gives me more security in knowing that the charm won't necessarily come off. If you just want to get jump rings, this is the kit that I use a lot of the times, and it just comes with every single color. I don't know if y'all can see that, my face might be in the way, but it's like bronze color, black, silver, gold. They do have a kit that doesn't have the black and bronze. I know silver and gold is like the 2 main that you probably would need, but it's got a ton of different sizes in it. And this kit actually came with tools as well, so definitely look out for a kit where you can get tools and jump or split rings in them. Some of them are mixed in, but pretty good deal, and it comes inside of its own container, so I love that. Okay, so now on to some stuff that I use for shipping. Someone who ordered from me asked where I got these self-adhesive little plastic bags from, so I decided to include them in this video. Sometimes, especially if someone orders like quite a few bracelets, quite a few of the same bracelets, or if they do a wholesale order, I will put the bracelets into this self-adhesive bag, and then there is a tab up here. You just remove the tab and fold the bag over and you can close it. I like this. It's kind of like, I like multiple layers of security for the charm or for the bracelets, especially if it's a wholesale order. So this little bag is really helpful. And then I also have a smaller one, so if someone ordered like just 2 or 3 bracelets, sometimes I'll put them in here. This is also good for you to insert like your necklace cards. If you sell necklaces, the card that you put the necklace on, this is good for that as well. I think I paid under $10 for both of these. These are just options. You do not need to utilize every single one of these for your business. You don't have to. I promise you, there's just options. This is one of the holographic sort of self sealing bags as well. I use both of these. They're actually online, they say that they're the same size. So one just has a gold and silver back, and then one is just completely silver, and then they just open up like this. And I like these types of bags because your customer can use the bag to store their jewelry in. I also use velvet bags, the velvet drawstring bags, but I don't have one up here at the moment. But you just open it and you can seal it back up. So yeah, I really like these for giving them an option to store it in. Again, like I said, sometimes I would even put a velvet bag, put the bracelet inside of a velvet bag and put it inside of here. That way they have 2 storage options. I personally think it's just an extra touch. And then of course we have our standard organza bags. These I think are the 5x7 size. I could be very wrong, but these are just a peach, sort of like baby pink color organza bag. Sometimes I use black, sometimes I use white, sometimes I use a darker pink than this. But organza bags are really inexpensive. This is what I started out with. Really great to use, especially if you're just starting your business. So I like organza bags. They're always, you know, I always have those on site. So this is what I print my labels out on. This is a double-sided piece of label paper, and you just have 2 labels on it. I like this because it saves time with cutting, and majority of the time now I am always using 6x10 mailers. When I was using the 4x8s, I would cut it, or whenever I do use the 4x8s, I will cut this because this is just way too big to have on this one sheet. It'll end up overlapping. So these pieces of paper are amazing. They're not flimsy at all. They're actually really good quality. This is like my 4th or 5th pack of these, and you can get them at like the office supply stores, but they cost a little bit more money. So I like to get mine on Amazon. Again, I'll link it in the description box. The pack that I get from Amazon, I think I get they're double-sided. I think it's like 200 or 250 for $11. So you basically get 250 labels for $11, and I really think that they're good quality. You can even like fold it and then just rip it down the seam if you wanted to. Just saves you a lot of time. Pull the label right off, print your packing label on here, and then you're good to go. For actual mailers, these are the two sizes that I use. Normally I get white mailers and then I have black 4x8s, but like I said, I'm out right now of mailers. I did do an order from Target because I love Target's poly mailers, so I'm gonna go pick those up later on today. But these are just these 6x9, but 2 come in a pack. So if you're just starting out, you could get like 10 of these and you have 20 mailers just to start out with. They do not have anything smaller than this. They only have bigger ones, which would be the 10x11. I haven't seen any smaller ones like the 4x8. This 4x8 I got from Amazon, and it came in a pack of 50 for I think 12 or 13 bucks. So this is really good as well. Dollar Tree also has really great boxes that I get a lot of times. They also have the fragile stickers, the stickers that you put on the package if it's like fragile, if someone's ordering wholesale or ordering charms, or if they got a lot of bracelets, or it's like just a lot of stuff in one package. The fragile stickers I definitely recommend, because you know, no offense, but some people just be throwing your stuff on the truck and they don't really care, you know. I haven't had any complaints about people saying that their things are broken, which I think has a lot to do with just the way that I package and how tightly I package, and adding so many different things to the packaging, like the self-adhesive and then the bubble mailer. So I definitely recommend just investing a little bit more in packaging so you can avoid that. Don't use the thin poly mailers at all. Don't do that, because your stuff gonna be broke by the time you get it. So just get the bubble mailers. A lot more reliable, a lot safer. Somebody also asked me about a scale. Now that I've been doing this for a couple of months, I kind of know the weight of certain things. So for the majority of the time, I measure my stuff in grams. That's just how my Shopify was already set in grams. You can change it to pounds, kilograms, whatever you want to change it to, but I use grams. So normally, you know, I'm ranging between 50 and like 100 and something grams, which is not even a full pound. So I just use this kitchen scale. I got this on Amazon for like $8 and it works just fine. It's nothing wrong with it. You just have to, you know, zero it out every single time you use it, and then you can place whatever you want on top of here. It's a lot cheaper than buying an actual shipping scale. You can even change this to pounds or whatever, but it does not go, if you have like a 10-pound or 20-pound box, it might not actually be able to weigh it. So if you think that you're going to be selling stuff that's going to cost or weigh that much, you probably want to get an actual shipping scale. But if you're like me and your stuff is like bracelets, you'd be surprised, 20 bracelets don't weigh a pound. So I don't necessarily need this. And after a while, you're going to start learning the sizes of different packaging. If someone orders 3 bracelets, you're going to automatically know, oh, that's 45 grams, that's not even a pound, that's 0.3 of a pound, or whatever the case is. That is all. Those are some of the key tools and key products that I use for my business specifically. Products that I hope you found some products that you might need. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed. I will see you in the next one.